YouTube, it's Ashley, and this time I am coming to you with a different kind of video. I am coming to you with a tag video. And technically no one has tagged me because I'm not at that point in my YouTube journey, but one of my subscribers has asked me to do the Thrifty Nifty or Nifty Thrifty tag, Nifty Thrifty tag. So I have all of the questions taken down on my laptop, so if you see me looking down, I'm just checking to make sure I'm on the right question here. And I've got all my stuff gathered up around me, so I'll be leaning out of frame as I sometimes do. But I'm going to try to get right into it here. So question 1 in the Nifty Thrifty tag is most expensive thing you've thrifted. And this may not be the most expensive item I've thrifted, but it's the most expensive item I've thrifted that I could think of at the time. And if it's not, it's definitely up there because I'm extremely cheap. So I chose this Juicy Couture bag, and hopefully you can see this. It just says Juicy on the front in plaid. It's got these lovely puffy balls on the sides, and the chain, and then it's got the J on the back, and it's all black velour, which is why it's not showing up very well. And this was in really, really good condition. It still is. It's got this little leather tassel, and I believe I paid about $30 for this, which is super expensive. It was at Savers, and the only redeeming quality to this bag for how much I paid for it, other than the fact that obviously it's Juicy Couture, is that in this little pocket, after I got it home, I reached in, and there was actually a necklace in here. And obviously I haven't worn it because it's still in there. It's not really super my style, but it's just a little Juicy Couture necklace, which my camera doesn't feel like focusing on right now. But it is Juicy Couture, and I'm trying to show you the other side too. There we go. So yeah, that's one side, that's the other side, and then it's just got this chain going around. So it's like a choker style necklace. But yeah, that would be my most expensive thrifting adventure. My most expensive on one item, and my computer has fallen asleep because it's not plugged in. My least expensive item I thrifted, and this actually came from an estate sale, but I'm going to count it in this tag anyway. And this was just $1 or $2. I know I've thrifted some items that were like 50 cents, but usually that's just for books. So I wanted to show you something that was a little more exciting than that. This is a leather belt, and the clasp on this is what makes it really interesting. So I'll try to get my camera to focus. There we go, on the clasp. It's just really neat. It's either bamboo, or it kind of looks like bone, which is why I picked it up, because I thought it was really cool. And it's not completely gold, but it's like a gold, between gold and silver. And it is adjustable on the back. You can pull it tighter, and it's just black leather. And then the next question is most favorite thrifted thing, or favorite thrifted thing. And I picked 2 for this. And you'll see how bad I am about taking the tags off of shoes when I show you these. I've had these for quite a while. I've only worn them once or twice, but the tag is still inside them. These are Salvatore Ferragamo, what are they called? Ribbon flats. And you can see the little ribbons. And they are the patent leather. And you can see the tag inside from Savers that says $6.99. And I'm pretty sure I paid full price for these. I didn't have a savings pass or anything like that. But for Salvatore Ferragamo, $6.99 really is not a bad price. I've seen them at Savers for more expensive than that just because of the name. So yeah, this was definitely one of my favorite finds because I was looking for this specific shoe. And usually when you look at a thrift store for something specific, you don't find it. So I was really excited to find those. And my other favorite, which is going to come back around in another question, is this sweatshirt. It's from Victoria's Secret Pink. You can't see it right now, but there's a little dog embroidered over here. And the best part is the back of the sweatshirt. Live Pink. And then it's got this huge skull made out of all heart-shaped rhinestones. And it says forever, so live pink forever. There are a few of the rhinestones missing, like 1 or 2, but I really don't care. It still looks great. And I can't even tell you how many times I've worn this sweatshirt. Way too many. Next question is most regretted purchase. Now, usually I would say I don't really regret too many thrifted items. The only things I can really say I regret are things that I buy and don't end up fitting me. And I'm sorry I'm looking around, my phone just started vibrating, my boyfriend's calling me. I will answer it after I'm done with this video. So, this is one of my big regrets. And you're probably not going to be able to see it, but these are Juicy Couture boots. They're like UGG style boots. And you can see that whopping price tag on the bottom that says $19.99. I didn't pay full price for them. I did, I think, have 30% off. Or maybe it was even a half off day. I know I got a discount on them. But still, they were very expensive. And I put my feet in them at the store and I was like, oh, they sort of fit. Because I believe they're a 6.5. I know they're a size smaller than what I normally wear. Yeah, I think they're a 6.5. And I usually wear a 7 or a 7.5. And I was like, I could totally make this work. When am I ever going to find boots like this again? Well, I did. Later, I found a pair that are actually cuter than these. And they're actually my size. They fit perfectly. And I totally regret buying these. I only bought them because they were juicy. And I didn't think I was going to find a pair again. They pinch my toes. I have never worn them. So they've just been sitting in my room, literally collecting dust. I just picked dust off the bottom of them when I showed them to you. So, definitely a big regret. I've bought pants and shirts and things like that that don't fit, and that's not such a big deal, but, yeah, those are definitely a big regret. So, my boyfriend apparently is calling me again, so I'm just going to send him a quick text to say that I'm filming. Sorry. So, the next one is favorite thrift store. I would say, you know, I definitely like little mom and pop shops, but my favorite thrift store has got to be Salvation Army because they offer half off Wednesdays, and most locations, either every other Saturday or once a month, are going to have a half off day where everything in the store is half off. So you're going to get the best deal that way. So things are inexpensive to begin with. Most times they don't mark things up ridiculously. You don't say, oh my gosh, why would they ever ask this much money for something? So, that is my favorite thrift store. Weirdest thing you have thrifted. And this might not be the weirdest thing I've thrifted, but it's definitely very weird. This came from a Goodwill. And this is Mr. Rogers Tells the Original Story of Josephine the Short-Necked Giraffe. And it's a record. So, Mr. Rogers actually narrates this. I have not listened to it yet, because I still do not have a working record player. But I certainly plan to. But it just sounded very amusing. So that is why I bought that record. I think it was less than $1, so no big loss if it's not as funny as I think it is going to be. Most worn thrifted item. I'm going to go back to this sweatshirt that I already showed you. My pink sweatshirt with a skull on the back. I've worn this so many times. There are some pairs of skinny jeans that I've probably worn close to as many times as this. There's a black pair of American Eagle skinny jeans that I actually probably have worn as many times as these, so maybe I should have brought those out too. But I'll save that for another video. Favorite thrift experience. This was a tough one. I have had so many great thrifting experiences. I thought back to the first time that I went to that 99-cent sale at the Salvation Army in Swansea, which I filmed my items from that thrift, and it was amazing. I couldn't believe that items were 99 cents. It was crazy. Also, the time that I went up north and they had 2 for 99 cents tags, I mean, I've just had so many great experiences. Or when you find that really high-end item and it's super inexpensive. I mean, I don't know if I could pick one. I've just had so many great thrifting experiences. Today, and you'll probably see this many videos in the future, I have a huge pile of books that I'm staring at over on the other side of my room that I bought for $5. I was at this church yard sale, and we asked how much the books were, and the guy said, oh, put as many as you can in a box, and it'll be $5. Just fill the box as much as you can. So I literally got a huge box of books for $5. So that's a pretty great experience, too. Next question is best thrift deal. And for that, and this was kind of a tough one, too, but this is just the first one that came to my mind. I picked these Sam Edelman flats, and I've worn these a lot, too. These are navy blue crocodile, and they're just studded with silver on the front, and you can see the Sam Edelman logo with the animal print on the inside, and you probably can't see it, but it says Sam Edelman all over the bottom. Oh, maybe you can see it now. But yeah, these are really adorable. They're pointed toe. They go with just about everything. I try not to wear them with black, but that's about it. And I want to say I paid $5 or less for these. I bought them a really long time ago, so I don't remember exactly. But I know I got them at Savers, and it was like $5 or less. And then longest owned thrift item. This one was also kind of tough. But what I ended up picking was this dress, which I apologize, I did not button. I will try to kind of button it up right now sort of fast, because I don't want to leave my boyfriend hanging too long. He's actually at Best Buy right now, and I asked him to grab me a memory card because I keep filling this one with videos and then having to empty it again, and he just answered my text, so at least he knows I'm not ignoring him on purpose. So yeah, this is the dress. It is black eyelet, and it's pretty long. It goes about mid-calf. And it just reminds me of like something Wednesday Addams would wear. And it's pretty cute. Comes up kind of high on the neck. It's cap sleeve length. And I definitely belt it because it is a little big on the waist. But I have had this since high school. So I've had this at least 10 years. Probably more. Because I don't think I bought it senior year. I think I bought it before then. And I bought this at the 4-H fair. Our 4-H fair in my town has basically like this big yard sale. We call them the junk tents, because during the 4-H fair they set up these huge tents of items that people donate to the 4-H, and they sell them all weekend long. And I'm sure I paid less than $1 for that dress, and I planned on altering it, and then I never got to it, and then by the time I went to wear it, which I wore it for the first time probably 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this the way that it is, just belted. So I'm glad I didn't do anything to it or cut it up, and just left it the way it was. And then the last question here is favorite thrifted, oops, my computer went black again here. Favorite thrifted fashion trend. And I kind of combined two trends that I like in this item with flower print and sheer. And I don't know if you'll be able to tell this is sheer. Yeah, you can kind of see the background through it. And you can obviously tell that it's a flower print because it's extremely bold. And when I bought this, I actually thought of Betsey Johnson because of the colors in the flower print. And I'm a big Betsey Johnson fan. But this obviously is not Betsey Johnson. This is something straight out of the late 80s, early 90s. It is Josephine Woman. But yeah, I love this shirt. I think it's gorgeous. Love the colors. I like the cut. It's very flattering. I like the buttons, button detailing on it. But yeah, that was my Nifty Thrifty tag video. I hope you liked it. I did something a little different for once. Maybe I will try another tag video. Tell me if you liked it too. it came out even longer, or about as long as my longest videos, so I apologize for that. But yeah, leave me a comment below. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos, because I will be coming out with another video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.